Mark my words, what you're about to watch can rewrite the trajectory of your life. Not by giving you motivation, but by showing you why you've been stuck in a loop that you never created, yet live inside every single day. Most people will never understand this because they don't read something like this till the end. They get distracted halfway through. Exactly how their mind is designed to operate. Restless, addicted, trained to seek the next dopamine hit. If you leave now, you'll return to the same reality you came from, scrolling, repeating, existing. But if you stay, I'll show you why your life looks the same, even when you desperately want it to change. Every day your body wakes up before your mind does. You open your phone before your eyes are even fully focused. You check messages that don't matter, scroll through lives that aren't yours, and before you've even brushed your teeth, your brain has already downloaded its operating code for the day. The same streets, the same people, the same thoughts. You repeat what you did yesterday, not because you chose to, but because 95% of your behavior is controlled by your subconscious. By the time you're 35, you've become nothing more than a bundle of habits, emotional reactions, and conditioned beliefs. You are not living. You are being lived. You are a passenger in your own life while your subconscious sits in the driver's seat. Even Virat Kohli, before he became the disciplined force he is now, was trapped in the same loop. He once said, "I used to eat horribly. I didn't care about fitness. I can't believe I was that person." In 2012, after another disappointing season, he stood in front of the mirror and felt disgust. Not just with his body, but with his reflection as a whole. That moment wasn't about cricket, it was about identity. He saw who he had become and felt something most people never allow themselves to feel: deep, unfiltered self-confrontation. That feeling, disgust with one's own mediocrity, is what most people run from. They drown it in entertainment, junk food, or excuses like, "I'm tired, I'll start Monday. It's not that bad." But if you never confront that moment, that raw mirror moment, you'll live and die inside the same story, calling it fate. Here's the paradox that kills 99% of people. You cannot fight your subconscious mind and win. Every Monday, every new year, every fresh start you promise yourself, your conscious mind, that small 5% tries to battle a giant that's been writing your behavior for decades. You say, "I'll wake up early, I'll quit sugar, I'll stop overthinking," and for a few days you do. Then you relapse, not because you're weak, but because your program always wins. Your thoughts are electrical. Your habits are chemical. Your emotions are biological. You're trying to rewrite a system that's running deeper than logic, deeper than motivation. So the question is not, how do I fight it? The question is, how do I reprogram it? Step 1, stop fighting. Start rewiring. When the enemy is stronger than you don't fight harder. You fight smarter. You stop attacking and start reprogramming. That's what Kohli did. That's what Cristiano Ronaldo did. That's what every master of discipline does. They don't rely on willpower. They become their discipline. They train the program itself to serve them. And that begins by understanding something simple yet radical. Your mind is not the problem. Your environment is the code that programs it. Put a human among wolves and he'll become a predator. Put a predator among monks and he'll begin to soften. You are not your personality. You are your conditioning. Everything you've heard since childhood. You're not enough. You're lazy. You're average. Life is hard. Money is for the lucky. These sentences didn't describe reality. They created it. They were lines of code written into your subconscious by the people around you. To change your life, you must first delete the beliefs that built your prison. Ask yourself, who taught me what's possible for me? Who decided what I'm capable of? Who convinced me that stability is safer than growth? Every time you repeat the same thought, you're strengthening a neural pathway. If you've told yourself, I'm not disciplined for 10 years, your brain has carved a physical groove, a literal pattern that makes laziness feel like home. You can't just think positive and erase it. You must recode it through repetition and emotion. Your brain speaks in thoughts. Your body speaks in feelings. That's why you can think, I want to be successful, but if your body still feels unworthy, it will sabotage you. You'll procrastinate. You'll forget. You'll get sick at the exact moment you need to perform. Your body always obeys the program it trusts more, and that's the one you've emotionally practiced for years. When you visualize something with real emotion, not fantasy, but raw belief, your body begins to memorize it as truth. That's why visualization works for athletes. It's not magic. It's neurochemistry. Your mind is a rehearsal studio for your future. But most people use it as a museum of their past. Step 2. Build the emotional evidence. Here's the real game changer. Your brain doesn't believe words, it believes proof. If you tell yourself, I'm disciplined, but spend every morning hitting snooze, your mind will laugh at you. You need micro-evidence, small daily actions that prove your new identity. You don't need to run a marathon. Just wake up when you said you would. You don't need to meditate for an hour. Just close your eyes for 5 minutes and breathe. You don't need to be perfect. You need to show your brain a new pattern. The subconscious learns not through logic, but through consistency and emotion. Every small win says to your system, we are no longer that person. Step 3. Change your self-talk or stay trapped forever. Your self-talk is not harmless. It's hypnosis. Every I can't, every I'm tired, every I'm not good enough is a spell you cast on your nervous system. You think you're just expressing how you feel, but you're programming yourself to feel that way again tomorrow. Bruce Lee once said, do not speak negatively about yourself even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. That's not poetry. That's neuroplasticity. Your words are electrical impulses. Every phrase you repeat releases chemicals that either create momentum or decay. That's why changing your language changes your brain. I can't becomes, I don't yet. I'm not enough becomes, I'm improving every day. I'm stuck becomes, I'm learning the pattern behind my resistance. The brain listens. The body follows. And over time, the program updates. Step 4. Train your focus like a weapon. The reason you feel empty isn't because your life lacks meaning. It's because your attention is fractured. Every notification, every reel, every argument steals fragments of your life force. Your brain becomes addicted to micro-stimulation, fast pleasure, zero depth. Focus is the modern superpower. When you reclaim your attention, you reclaim your life. Because what you focus on, you become. If you wake up and feed your brain noise, you'll become noise. If you feed it silence, clarity, purpose, you'll begin to move differently. Your nervous system will start craving challenge instead of comfort. That's how transformation happens, not by motivation, but by rewiring what you crave. Step 5. Repetition until it becomes you. Transformation is not a single moment. It's an accumulation of micro-decisions. It's the 100 times you do the right thing when no one's watching. It's the 10,000 repetitions of the new habit until your brain forgets the old one existed. At first, your mind will resist. Then it will adapt. Then it will obey. The same way your old habits became automatic, your new ones will too. That's when you'll stop needing motivation, because the program itself will start working for you. Step 6. Proof through action. Don't just believe this, test it. Pick one belief that's been holding you hostage. Maybe it's I'm lazy. Maybe it's I can't focus. Maybe it's I always mess up. Replace it consciously with a new command, not a fluffy affirmation, but a declaration backed by action. If you say I'm disciplined, prove it. Wake up early once. Do the workout once. If you say I'm confident, speak once, even if your voice shakes. The body will feel it. The nervous system will remember. Each proof becomes a new neural link. And one day, you'll wake up realizing that the program has changed, not because you forced it, but because you became it. There comes a moment when your own bullshit finally becomes unbearable, when you can't stand your own excuses anymore. That's when transformation begins. Virat Kohli had that moment in front of a mirror. Others have it after a breakup, a failure, a loss. But you don't need tragedy to wake up, you just need honesty. Because once you stop lying to yourself, every cell in your body starts rearranging toward truth. That's when discipline doesn't feel like sacrifice anymore, it feels like liberation. Ask yourself, what emotion have I been addicted to repeating? What thought keeps me trapped in the same loop? Who would I be if I stopped identifying as my excuses? What am I defending that's actually destroying me? If I died next year, would I still be living this way today? These questions aren't for comfort, they're for awakening. Because if your truth doesn't hurt at first, it's not deep enough. Every moment you think, feel, speak, or act, you are coding your own brain. The question is not whether you're being programmed. The question is, by who? By your fear? By your parents? By your society? Or by the conscious, disciplined, limitless version of you that's been buried under years of repetition? The choice isn't easy, but it's simple. Keep running the same code or write a new one. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for miracles. You are the miracle, but only if you stop outsourcing your power. When you finally understand this, when you stop saying one day, when you truly grasp that discipline is freedom and identity is self-created, your entire nervous system begins to shift. Your thoughts align. Your emotions stabilize. Your body obeys. And reality itself starts reflecting the new you. That's not magic. That's neurobiology. So write it somewhere you'll see every day. I am not my past. I am the program I choose to run today. Now go rewrite your code.